Pick'em Perry. What up, Rick? Or Rike? So this is like an app, I guess. Not an app. It's a website that you can pick each other's schedules or each team's schedule. So Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going alphabetical order. Arizona all the way down to Washington, starting with Washington. No, I'm not going to get a... No, not Washington. My bad. Arizona. I'm not getting the virus. Don't worry. This is NFL Perry. This is not like a sketchy website. I think like a lot of people use it. I think. We should be good. Why am I an Eagles hater? I'm not an Eagles hater. Okay. Jumping right into the Arizona Cardinals schedule. This might be rough. See, this is how it works. See how nice it looks? Let me just see if it looks good on my end. It does. Okay. We're locking in Arizona Cardinals. Week 1, Chargers versus Cardinals in LA. That's an L. Week 2 versus Seattle. That's an L. Oh, that's an L. That's an L. Okay, there we go. Week 3 in San Fran. That's an L. Now, this might be the game they win, but they're not going to win because the Giants are home, and the Giants should be better this year. That's an L. First, oh my God, that first 5 games is crazy besides like Giants, basically. Versus Detroit. That's an L. I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? That's an L. That's an L. Jeez Louise. There we go. Week 6 versus the Rams on the road. That's another L. Week 7 at home versus the Broncos. That's an L. Week 8 on the road versus the Cowboys. L. Week 9 on the road versus Seattle. L. Week 10 at home versus the Rams. L. I don't think they win one division game. Week 11 versus Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs. That's an L. Week 12 at home versus Washington. I could see them maybe winning this game. Maybe, but they don't. Week 13 versus the Eagles. That's an L. That is crazy. They gave them the latest bye week of all time and one of the hardest schedules in the league with one of the worst teams in the league all the way at week 14. Now, this is the game they can win. This is legitimately like last year's Toilet Bowl was the Saints versus the Giants. This year's, actually, they kind of got back-to-back. But this year, it's the Jets versus the Cardinals. Week 15. Can they squeak out a dub at home? I'm going to say no. And the only reason why I say no is because they're already going to be 0-13. It just might be too perfect. They just might go 0-17. They might be the first team ever to go 0-17. Week 16, I think the Saints win the division this year, so they're losing that game. Week 17, maybe if Mendoza's playing. Maybe it's a little Mendoza rematch, actually. This could be a rematch. This could be Mendoza versus Carson Beck. And I'm giving Mendoza the dub again. And then week 18, they get swept by the NFC West, and the Arizona Cardinals go 0-17. That is what they call tough. Moving on. Bro, they have Jeremiah Love? Yeah, they have Jeremiah Love, but do they really have Jeremiah Love? They got Jeremiah Love, but then they're also the Cardinals. Okay, how do I get out of this? Moving on to... Did it save? Oh, it didn't save. Wait, how does it save? Does it save? Hold up. I just want to see if it saves. Oh, no, you know what? It probably doesn't. Whatever. All right, moving on to the Falcons. Atlanta Falcons. Falcons might be a little better this year. I don't think they're going to win the division, and they don't make the playoffs, but they could be better this year. Actually, no, they're not. They're probably just going to be mid. They'll probably be like... I'm going to guess, without even doing it yet, they're probably going to go like either 6-11 or 7-10. That's my guess. Week 1, starting off with an L, obviously, on the road versus the Steelers. Week 2 at home, I think they win this game versus the Panthers. They're 1-1. Week 3 at Green Bay. That's an L. Week 4 at the Saints. That's an L. Week 5 at the Ravens. That's I'm gonna give him a dub. I'm gonna give him a win on that. Week 6 at home versus the Bears, that's an L. Week 7 at home versus the Niners, that's an L. Week 8 on the road versus the Bucks, that's a win. Week 9 at home versus the Bengals, that's an L. Week 10 at home versus the Chiefs, that's an L. Even though they do have their hard games at home, which is actually nice for them. Week 12 on the road versus the Vikings, that's a dub. Week 13 at home versus the Lions, that's a L. That's an L. Week 14 on the road versus the Browns, that's a dub. Week 15 on the road versus the Commanders, that's a dub. Week 16 at home versus the Bucks. That's a dub. Week 17 at home versus Saints. That's an L. And then week 18 on the road versus Panthers. That's an L. 7-10. Did I call that? Did I not say they're probably going to go 7-10? For it to save, you have to click on templates. Oh, well, they don't have it, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, I called it. 7-10. Atlanta Falcons going 7-10 this year. You heard it here first. Moving on to the... Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? The Baltimore Ravens. Week 1 on the road versus the Colts. I'm not going to lie. I could see them losing that game. They're not going to, but I could see them losing. That's a Raven loss, if I've ever seen one. Week 2 at home versus Saints. That's a dub. Week 3 on the road in Brazil, I think, versus the Cowboys. That's an L. Their first L of the year. Week 4 back at home versus the Titans. Easy dub. Week 5 on the road versus the Falcons. That's a dub. Week 6 on the road versus the Browns. That's an L. Week 7 at home versus the Bengals. That's a dub. Week 8 on the road versus the Bills. That's an L. Week 9 at home versus the Jags. That's a dub. Week 10 at home versus the Chargers. That's a dub. Week 11 versus the Panthers on the road. That's a dub. Week 12 on the road versus the Texans. That might be a good game. I wonder if this is a primetime game. I don't know if this is a primetime game. I'm going to give them a... I'm going to give the Texans a dub. Maybe CJ Stroud doesn't sell. Week 14 after their bye week at home versus the Bucks. That's a dub. Wow, they play the Steelers. I forgot they play the Steelers in like 4-week span. Week 15 on the road versus Steelers. That's an L. Week 16 at home versus the Browns. That's a dub. Week 17 on the road versus the Bengals. It's an L. And then they probably win Week 18 because if the Steelers sweep them again, that'd be kind of insane. So I'm going to go unbiased here. I'm going to give the Ravens a win, and they're going to be 11-6 on the year. See, I told you I'm unbiased. It's CJ Stroud. I know. It might be tough. But the Texans at home with their defense, they could probably get that win. It might be tough, but I could see them winning. My bad, Berges. If you for it to save, go back on the website and click on the mode that says preseason challenge. Fudge. All right, hold on. Let me just redo this real quick. That makes sense. Good call. Who said that? Good call, Ziggy. Look at Ziggy using that brain of his. All right, hold on. Let me just redo this again. All right, the Cardinals went 0-17, obviously. Cowboys, Seahawks, boom, 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 boom. Oh, wait. Boom, boom, save. Okay, now how do we get back to teams? Boom, there we go. Wait, what? Oh, that's so much easier. Oh, my gosh. So now I don't have to, like, remember. Oh, my gosh, Ziggy. That is, yeah, that's so much better. Okay, who was the next team I did? I already forgot. See, that's what I'm saying. I already forgot which team I did. What team did I just do after the Cardinals? Falcons? Was it Falcons, right? It was Falcons? I'm pretty positive it was Falcons. Okay, Steelers. I think I had the Falcons win that game. Boom, boom. I think I had Bears. I think I had Niners. I hope I'm right. I think I had them. I think I had them. I went 7-10, right? This was it. Falcons, yep. Okay, save. And then that was the Ravens after the Falcons, right? Pretty positive the Ravens. And then I'm on the Bills. And then now this is all saved, so this is nice. Okay, nice. That was actually a great call by Ziggy. Where are the Ravens? Am I blind? Okay, here we go. Ravens, Cowboys, Ravens. See, this is so much easier. Yeah, this is so much better. Browns actually won this game. Ravens, Bills, Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Ravens, Texans, Ravens. Yep, 11-6. Okay. Now we are officially onto the Bills. Now this is a lot easier. Okay. We are on to the Buffalo Bills now. Where are the Bills? Where are thy Bills? Bills. Find me, Bills. There. All right. Week 1. Ooh, this is good. How is this not a Sunday night football game? I know the Giants and Cowboys are Sunday night, but why are not... I feel like the Bills and Texans could have been Sunday night. Am I crazy? Anyhow. Bills at Texans, week 1. I'm not going to lie. Give me Texans. CJ Stroud might sell, but I think That Texans defense might have Josh Allen figured out. Just saying. Week 2, I think they get a bounce back win at home. That's their opening stadium. That's Monday Night Football, I think, or Sunday night. That's definitely prime time. Pretty positive that's prime time. Week 3 at home versus the Chargers, the dub. Week 4 at home versus the Patriots, that's a dub. I think that's a rematch from last year's week 4. I think they played at week 4 last time, or maybe it was week 5. This is low-key, could be a Super Bowl preview at week 5. Bills versus Rams. I'm going to give the Rams the dub, though. Then they get a bounce-back win versus the Raiders. They have a nice bye week. I feel like the best bye weeks are like week 7 to week 11. Anyone agree with me on that one? What up, CC? I'm pretty positive that's like the best bye weeks to have. But after the bye week, they beat the Ravens at home. Then they beat the Vikings on the road, beat the Jets on the road, beat the Dolphins at home. They have like 4 easy wins, versus the AFC East. It's crazy. Then week 12, Thanksgiving night, I think, Chiefs versus Bills. Give me the Bills. Week 13 at New England. Give me New England. They might go on a little losing streak right here. Lose to the Packers as well. 2-game losing streak. Week 15, sneaky good game. Bears versus Bills. Bills get the dub. Week 16, mile-high rematch from the AFC divisional round. Josh Allen probably sells again. Give me the Broncos. Week 17, easy dub. And then week 18, easy dub. So, Bills go 12-5. That's not bad. See, I'm not going to lie. I might be perfect right now. I feel like every schedule I've done so far is like pretty, accurate. I'm not going to lie. But we'll see. So that was the Bills. Moving on to the... Who's next in the order? That was Buffalo, so that was B. Who's next? Someone smart in the chat, tell me who's next. What up, halftime? Berger, you're cooking a bit? I'm just saying, I think I am cooking a bit. I'm not going to lie, I'm cooking a bit. ABC. No, it's Cincinnati. Isn't it Cincinnati? Or it's the Bears. It's the Bears. Chicago. It's Chicago. I think it's Chicago. It's the Bears. It's the Bears. It's the Bears. Good call, boys. That's what I got in the chat. All right. Week 1. Bears at Panthers. Dub. That's actually a 2024 QB1 versus... No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Wait. What year was Bryce Young drafted? 2024, right? Is it 2024 class? 1 versus 2? Am I bugging? Or is Bryce Young 1? No, I'm bugging. What year was 2023? That's how they get you. All right, week 2. Bears or Vikings at Bears, give me the Bears. Week 3, Eagles at Bears, give me the Bears. Week 4, Jets at Bears, give me the Bears. Week 5, Bears at Packers. That's the first loss for the Bears. Give me the Packers. Week 6, Bears at Falcons, give me the Bears. Week 7, New England at Bears, give me the Bears. Week 8, low-key could be an NFC Championship preview. Give me the Seahawks. Week 9, Bucks at Bears, give me the Bears. So into their bye week, the Bears are 7-3, basically what they were last year. I think they were like that last year. Week 11, Saints at Bears, give me the Bears. Week 12, Bears at Lions, give me the Lions. Week 13, Jags at Bears, give me the Bears. Week 14, easy dub because they're playing the Dolphins. Week 15, loss versus the Bills. Week 16, give me the Bears versus the Packers. Week 17, Bears versus Lions, give me the Bears. And then week 18, Bears versus Vikings, give me the Vikings. So I got the Bears going 12-5. Again, I feel like that's not bad. I feel like that's pretty accurate so far. I'm liking the picks I'm doing right now. This is not bad. All right, now the next team, I think, is the Bengals. I think the Bengals is their next team. Where are the Bengals? All right. Cincinnati Bengals. Week 1, Bucks at Bengals, give me the Bengals. Week 2, Bengals at Texans, give me the Texans. That's going to be a sneaky... Boys, if you want an unbiased NFL opinion right now, week 2, Bengals versus Texans could be an AFC Championship preview, and I'm not even joking, unfortunately. I hope I'm wrong, but that could easily be the AFC Championship preview. Easily. Week 3, Bengals at Steelers, give me the Steelers. Week 4, Jags at Bengals, give me the Bengals. Week 5, Bengals at Dolphins, give me the Bengals. Bengals, low-key, I think, have a pretty easy schedule. Week 6 is their bye. Week 7, Bengals at Ravens, give me the Ravens. Week 8, Titans at Bengals, give me the Titans. Week 9, Bengals at Falcons, give me the Bengals. Week 10, Steelers at Bengals, give me the Bengals. Unbiasedly, of course. Week 11, Bengals at Commanders, give me the Bengals. Week 12, another sneaky good game. Saints at Bengals, give me the Bengals. That's going to be a... If I could have one guess right now, Saints at Bengals, there might be 50-plus points scored in total. Week 13, Bengals at Browns. Low-key, give me the Browns. I feel like the Browns always squeak one out at home versus the AFC North divisions or opponents. Week 14, Bengals at Chiefs, another possible AFC Championship preview. Give me the Bengals. Week 15, Bengals at Panthers. Give me the... That is tough. I feel like this is not a trap game, but I feel like this is like Bengals come off a dub versus Chiefs, all hype and such. Boom, they lose to the Panthers week 15. Then they get a bounce back win versus the Colts. Then they beat the Ravens, and then they beat the Browns. Fudge, I have the Bengals going 12-5. Fudge. All right, that's going to be tough to beat. All right, Bengals might win the division. Fudge. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I have the Bengals going 12-5. That's not bad. Boys, am I kind of like... I feel like this is like pretty good so far. Very unbiased, if I might say myself too. All right, moving on to the Browns. I think it's Cleveland. I mean, if I forget a team, I forget a team, but I think it's Cleveland. All right. Holy glaze? What's the glaze? There's no glaze. This is strictly unbiased, very good information football. All right, Cleveland Browns record prediction. Week 1 versus Jags, L. Week 2 versus the Bucks, L. Week 3 versus the Panthers, L. Week 4, we all know what's happening here, boys. The 0-3 Browns take on the Steelers. Thursday Night Football. They somehow squeak out a dub. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm never wrong. Week 5, Browns at Jets. Ew. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That is a toilet bowl. Oh, my goodness. That is gross. Give me the Jets. Week 6, somehow again, they squeak out a dub versus the Ravens. Week 7, oh, my God, another toilet bowl. There's so many toilet bowls this year. Week 7, Browns versus the Titans. Give me I guess give me the Titans. Oh, my gosh. Week 8, Steelers demolish the Browns. This is obvious. See this script before. Week 9, give me the Saints. Week 10, give me the Texans. Oh, my God. Yo, I feel bad for Browns fans. Low-key, I do. Imagine going into your bye week 11 at 3-11. Or not, you wouldn't be 3-11, I guess. But you're going to be trash. Like, you're going into your bye 0-3, 1-3, 1-4, 2-4, 2-5, 2-6, 2-7, 2-8. You're going into your bye at 2-8. You're already out of the playoffs, basically. And this happens every year. Like, that must suck. Week 12, kind of another toilet bowl, I'm not going to lie. Give me the Browns. Week 13 versus the Bengals. Give me the Browns. They somehow sneak out a game. They do it every year. I don't know how. Week 14, give me the Falcons. Week 15, give me the Giants. Week 16, give me the Ravens. Week 17, give me the Colts. And then week 18, give me the Bengals. I have the Browns going 4-13. Was that a step up from last year? That could be a step up from last year. So, hey, they improved. Typical Brown fashion, going 4-13. Moving on to the next team. Who's next? I don't think the Cowboys are next. Is D next? That was C. Is there any more C teams? Berges balls? I know. Boys, is there any more C teams? Or is Dallas next? Is Dallas next? Cowboys are next? You boys sure? You boys sure? Broncos. No, Denver. No, that's Denver. That's DE. Dallas. Dallas is next. DA. I think it's Dallas. 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 It's Dallas. It's Dallas. It's Dallas. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Right. All right, boys. The Dallas Cowboys record prediction. Now, sneaky team. I know a lot of unball knowers will say the Cowboys aren't going to be good this year. They won't make the playoffs. Don't be shocked if they do better than you think. Starting with week 1, Sunday Night Football, OBJ's first game back in the Giants uniform at home. Dallas probably blows them out. I'm not going to lie. No disrespect to the Giants. I have no disrespect. They probably blow them out. Week 2 at home versus the Commanders. That's a dub. Week 3 in Brazil versus the Ravens. That's a dub. Week 4 versus the Texans. That's an L. I had the Texans winning a lot of games. The Texans actually are playing teams, like their hard games are at home, which helps them a lot. Texans, I'm telling you, C.J. Stroud, just play ball this year. My Lord, just for Texans fans' sake. Week 5 versus the Bucks at home. That's a dub. Week 6 on the road versus the Packers. That's a really good game. Micah probably will play that game, I'm guessing. I'm guessing he'll be back. Will Parsons be back week 6? I'm guessing he'll be back. I'm going to give them I'm going to give the Packers a dub. That's a tough game. Then they have 2 back-to-back tough games. Give me the Eagles. That's a tough game too. Then they play an easy game versus the Cardinals at home. That's a dub. Then they play the Colts on the road. That's a dub. Then they play San Fran. That's another good game at home. Give me the Cowboys. 7-3 going into the Titans. Dub. So the 8-3. That's not bad. Week 12 versus the Eagles. Is that a Thanksgiving game? I'm pretty positive that's a Thanksgiving game. My God, Thanksgiving is going to be so nice this year. Oh, that's going to be so nice. Give me the Cowboys. Week 13, possible NFC Championship preview. Give me the Seahawks. Bye week. Week 15, another possible NFC Championship preview. Give me the Rams. Week 16 versus the Jags. Give me the Jags. Nope. Give me the Cowboys. My bad, boys. Week 17 versus the Giants. Give me the Cowboys at home. And then week 18 versus the Commanders. Give me the Cowboys. So I have the Cowboys going 12-5. I feel like I have every team going 12-5, which I don't know. But does the Cowboys win the division at 12-5? We'll see. I think they do, but until I do the Eagles one, we'll see. Moving on to, how do you guys think about the Cowboys 12-5? That's not crazy. Texans glaze. I'm low-key glazing the Texans. I don't even know why. It's just happening. I think the Texans will be good this year. Like I said, they're deep. I had the Texans at 5-0 right now. You can make your playoff predictions. I'll do that after Ziggy. Then I'll do it after I make the schedules. Broncos next. Wholly correct. Facts. Glaze. A little glaze. Even though it's not. I'm not trying to glaze. It's just happening. Birds locking. I'm locking in. All right. Denver's next. Where's Denver? Broncos. Where are you? There they are. Denver Broncos schedule prediction. Week 1. I think this is Monday Night Football. Now, is Mahomes playing? If Mahomes is playing, this game is different. But I don't know if Mahomes is playing. Is Mahomes playing? Does anyone know he might play or not? Like, is he going to possibly play? Like, because if he plays, this makes this game completely different. But if, like, Justin Fields is playing, this is different. He might. Yes, he is. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go off he's not playing. He might play, but I'm going to say he's not playing, so give me the Broncos. He might be playing. I don't know. But I'm going to take the Broncos. Week 2, at home versus the Jags. Give me the Broncos. Week 3, at home versus the Rams. Is this a Super Bowl preview? I don't think so, but it could be. Give me the Rams. Week 4 versus the San Francisco 49ers. Give me the Niners. Week 5 versus the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Week 6 versus Seahawks. Give me the Broncos. Week 7 versus the Cardinals. Give me the Broncos. Now, week 8, I think Mahomes will be back. Give me the Chiefs. Week 9 versus the Panthers. Give me the Broncos. So they are 5-4 going to their bye week, which is not terrible, not great. Worse than last year. Again, I think the Broncos regressed a little bit. They went 14 wins last year, number 1 seed. They regressed a little bit. Week 11 versus the Raiders. Give me the Broncos. Week 12, Friday night or Friday afternoon football. Black Friday. Give me the Steelers. You think the Steelers are losing on Black Friday? The Steelers are not losing on Black Friday. Their colors are black and gold. They're not losing on Black Friday. Week 13, Broncos get a easy dub versus the Dolphins. Week 14, another easy dub, my lord. Oh my God. Look at these easy W's. Look at the Broncos schedule. Week 13, easy dub versus the Dolphins. Week 14, easy dub versus the Jets. Week 15, easy dub versus the Raiders. Must be nice. Week 16, dub versus the Bills at home. Week 17, AFC Championship rematch. The Patriots get their revenge. And then week 18 versus the Chargers. Chargers get that dub. The Broncos go 10-7 this season. Does Berges know ball? How do we feel about the Broncos 10-7? Does he know ball? I feel like he knows ball. I feel like right now I am doing very good right now. Very good. You know what's crazy? I should have thought of this before I did my long form video. For like the teams, like what I do? How am I like the rankings? Because like this makes more sense, but it's whatever. Mahomes is playing, by the way. Pretend he's not playing. I don't think he's gonna play. I don't think they rush him back week 1. He tore his ACL in December. There's no way. Patriots won last year, right? What am I talking about? Oh my God. All right, Patriots get the dub. Anyways, that's so funny. I completely forgot the Patriots won. All right, next team. See how easy and forgettable the Patriots are, I guess? Jeez, must be tough. All right, next team are the Lions, right? Lions are next. Detroit, yeah, Lions are next. All right, the Detroit Lions, week 1 versus Saints. Everyone and their mother thinks the Lions are going to win this game, walk into Detroit, put up 50 on the Saints. Wrong. Saints get the dub. Week 2 at Buffalo. Buffalo Bills get the dub. The Lions start out 0-2 to start the season. And you know what they say about teams that start 0-2? I think they miss the playoffs like 70% of the time. Could be wrong on that. Pretty positive they do, though. Week 3, easy dub versus the Jets. Week 4, I'll give them a dub versus the Panthers. Week 5, easy dub versus the Cardinals. Going to their bye week at, 3-2? That's not too bad. Week 7, at home versus the Packers. Give me the Lions. I'll give the Lions a dub. Week 8, at home versus the Vikings. Oh, Lions look kind of have an easy schedule. Give me the Lions. Week 9 versus the Dolphins. Give me the Lions. Week 10 versus the Patriots. Give me the Patriots. I can see the Patriots winning the game. Week 11 versus the Bucks. Give me the Lions. Week 12 versus the Bears. Give me the Lions. Week 13 versus the Falcons. Give me the Lions. Week 14 versus the Titans. Give me the Lions. Week 15 versus the Vikings. I don't think they sweep the Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Week 16 versus the Giants. Give me the Lions. And then week 17 versus the Bears. Give me the Bears. And then week 18 versus the Packers. Give me the Packers. Wow, that division is tough. Because I have the Lions going 11-6. I have the Bears going 12-5. And I don't even think either of those teams are winning the division. So what do I have I don't know what I'm going to have the Packers going. Because I think in my head the Packers win the division. But when I make the schedules, I don't know. The schedules just talk to me. So I got the Lions going 11-6. How do you feel about the Lions going 11-6? Dubs or L's on the Lions. 11-6 is not bad. Like I said, the Bears going 12-5. So 11-6 is not that bad. Packers are next. Are you sure Packers are next? I don't know if the Packers are next. Are the Packers next? Wait, A, B, C, D. No, Packers are the Packers next? The Packers can't be next. Are they next? I did the Bengals. Bengals are going 12-5. This is my current list so far. These are the teams I've done so far. Bills, Bears, Bengals, Dallas, Baltimore, Detroit, Denver, Atlanta, and that's it. All right, I guess Packers are next. I don't know if the Packers are next, but I'll go Packers. Budget. All right, Packers time, boys. This is the 2026 Green Bay Packers schedule. Week 1 versus the Vikings. Give me the Packers. Week 2 versus the Jets. Give me the Packers. Wow, they don't have a home game until week 3. That's tough. Week 4 versus the Bucks. Give me the Packers. Week 5 versus the Bears. Give me the Packers. Week 6 versus the Cowboys. Give me the Packers. Week 7 versus the Lions. Give me the Lions. So their first loss comes week 7, and they will be 6-1 going into the Panther game, which is a dub. Week 9 versus the Patriots. That's a tough game. I feel like that's a primetime game. Could be wrong. I don't know if this is a primetime game or not. Give me the Packers. I don't know. I think the Packers win that game. Week 10 versus the Vikings. Give me the Packers at home. Hold on. Week 11 bye. Talk about a Super Bowl. No, not Super Bowl preview. A NFC Championship preview with the Packers at the Rams. If the Rams weren't home, I probably would lean Green Bay, but I'm going to lean the Rams on this game. That's a tough game, though. That's a toss-up. Like, that's going to be a tight game, I feel like. Packers at Saints. Give me the Saints. I feel like a lot of people think the Packers are going to kill the Saints. I could see the Saints win that game. Then they beat the Bills at home. Moving on to the Dolphins at home. They beat the Dolphins easy. They lose to the Bears at week 16. Then they beat the Texans week 17. And then they beat the Lions week 18. So I have the Packers going 13-4. I have the Packers going 13-4. The Bears going 12-5, and the Lions going 11-6. Is the NFC North the hardest division in football? I think so. I think they are. Is the NFC North the hardest division in football? Let me know in the chat right now. NFC North hardest team in our division in football. I think they are. I think it used to be the AFC North, but I think the NFC North took that crown. I'm pretty positive. Everyone's saying yes. Yeah. NFC West. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You could go NFC West, NFC North. Probably one of them. Definitely one of them. I would say. Okay, who's next? Texans? Are you sure? Am I bugging? Hey, you're right. All right. Whoever in the chat, you boys are smart. All right. You guys know ball, I guess. All right, Houston Texans are next. I already did half their schedule, basically. All right. Houston Texans 2026 schedule. Week 1, Bills at Texans. Give me the Bills. Nope, give me the Texans. Let me redo that one. I don't know why I just said that. 2026 NFL Houston schedule. Week 1, Bills at Texans. Give me the Texans. Week 2, Bengals at Texans. Give me the Texans. Week 3, Texans at Colts. Give me the Texans. Week 4, Cowboys at Texans. Give me the Texans. Week 5, Texans at Titans. Give me the Texans. Week 6, Texans at Jags. Give me the Jags. Week 7, Giants at Texans. Give me the Texans. And then their week 8 is their bye week. Week 9, Texans at Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Week 10, Texans at Browns. Give me the Texans. Week 11, Colts at Texans. Give me the Texans. Week 12, Ravens at Texans. Give me the Texans. So the Texans are 9-2 going into the Steelers. Rematch of the god-awful by both teams, basically, besides Texans defense. AFC wildcard game. I think this is primetime Sunday Night Football. This might be Rodgers' last Sunday Night Football game, possibly. I could be wrong. Do you think the Steelers are losing that game? Give me the Steelers. Week 14, Texans at Commanders. Give me the Texans. Week 15, Jags at Texans. Give me the Texans. Week 16, Texans at Eagles. Give me the Eagles. Week 17, Texans at Packers. Give me the Packers. And then week 18, Titans at Texans. Give me the Texans. So I have the Texans going 12-5. Again, I'm pretty positive every team I've done so far is like pretty accurate. That's not bad. Texans to 12-5 probably win the division. Am I wrong? They probably win the division. So I'm keeping the Texans at 12-5. I'm seeing in the chat, I forgot the Carolina Panthers. Because they're so damn forgettable. No, I'm joking. All right, I think I forgot the Panthers. You're right. I'm pretty positive I forgot. How did I forget the Panthers? I skipped right over the Panthers. Oh my gosh. All right, boys. Who let me forget the Panthers? Did you let me forget the Panthers? All right. Moving on to the Carolina Panthers 2026 NFL schedule prediction. Week 1, Bears at Carolina. Give me the Bears. Week 2, Carolina at Falcons. Give me the Falcons. Week 3, Carolina at the Browns. Give me Carolina. Week 4, Lions at Carolina. Give me the Lions. Bye week. Week 6, Carolina at Eagles. Give me the Eagles. Week 7, Bucks at Carolina. Give me Carolina. Week 8, Carolina at the Packers. Give me the Packers. Week 9, Broncos at Panthers. Give me the Broncos. Week 10, Panthers at Saints. Give me the Saints. Week 11, Ravens at Panthers. Give me the Ravens. Week 12, Panthers at Bucks. Give me the Bucks. Week 13, Panthers at Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Week 14, Saints at Panthers. Give me the Panthers. Week 15, Bengals at Panthers. Give me the Panthers. Week 16, Panthers in Pittsburgh. Oof, in December. Give me the Steelers. Week 17, Seahawks at Panthers. Give me the Seattle. And then week 18, Falcons at Panthers. Give me the Panthers. I got the Panthers going 5-12. Ooh. Well, they went like 8-8 last year, or 8-9. So it's not like too far off. Panthers have a tough schedule this year. That's a hard schedule. I feel like 5-12 is not harsh. Like, realistically, they're probably going 5-12. Unless they play Kenny Pickett. This schedule changes if Kenny Pickett plays. But as of right now, they go 5-12. Apology, Panther fans. Now, who are we moving on to now? We are moving on to the Colts. All right, Colts. All right, 5-12 Panthers. How do we feel about that? Berger, I feel disrespected as a Panther fans. Sorry, CX. No disrespect intended, brother. It's how it goes. How the cookie crumbles, boys. It's how it crumbles. If you click on the team's name while you're predicting them, it says who's next. Really? Huh. Holy unglazed facts. All right. We're on to the Colts, boys. We're on to the Colts. The 2026 Indianapolis Colts schedule prediction. Starting with Ravens versus the Colts. Give me the Ravens. Week 2, Mahomes probably somehow come back. Give me the Chiefs. Week 3, Texans versus the Colts. Give me the Texans. Week 4, Colts versus the Commanders. Give me the Colts. Give me the Commanders. Week 5, Colts at the Steelers. Give me the Steelers. Week 6, Titans at the Colts. They finally get the first dub. Give me the Colts. Week 7, Colts versus the Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Week 8, Colts versus the Jags. Give me the Jags. Week 9, Cowboys versus the Colts. Give me the Cowboys. Week 10, Dolphins versus the Colts. Give me the Colts. Week 11, Colts versus the Texans. Give me the Texans. Week 12, Colts versus the Giants. Give me the Colts. Bye week at week 13, tough bye week. Week 14, Colts versus the Eagles. Give me the Eagles. Week 15, Colts versus the Titans. Give me the Colts. Week 16, Bengals versus Colts. Give me the Bengals. Week 17, Colts versus the Browns. Give me the Colts. And then week 18, Jags versus the Colts. Give me the Colts. I got the Colts going 6-11. Again, I feel like that's pretty fair, and I feel like that's very, very reasonable. I don't feel like that's that bad. I have the Ravens going 11-6. They're playing the NFC and AFC South. That's just how the cookie crumbles. I did the schedule. I don't know. I had them at 11-6. I don't know what you want me to say. Berge, Egypt is beating Messi still? That'd be kind of wild if they lose. Pretty valid. I like it. All right. Commanders sneak in a wild card. We'll see when I do the Commanders. I don't know. I haven't done them yet. All right. Next team up is the... Oh, you're right. That is way easier. God, look at you boys. Look, who said that? Ziggy. Ziggy has used his brain today. Jacksonville Jaguars. Hold on, did I do... Wait, hold on, let me just make sure I did something. Hold on, boys. Hold on. I did. All right. Next one is the Jacksonville Jaguars 2026 Jacksonville Jaguars schedule prediction. Week 1, Browns versus the Jags. Give me the Jags. Week 2, Jags versus the Broncos. Give me the Broncos. Week 3, this is a sneaky good game. Jags versus the Patriots. Give me the Jags. Week 4, Jags versus the Bengals. Give me the Bengals. Week 5, Eagles versus the Jags. Give me the Jags. Week 6, Texans versus the Jags. Give me the Jags. And then their bye week, week 7. Week 8, Colts versus the Jags. Give me the Jags. Week 9, Jags versus the Ravens. Give me the Ravens. Week 10, Jags versus the Titans. Give me the Jags. I feel like the Titans are such a free dub. It's crazy. It's unbelievable how much of a free dub that is. Week 11, Jags versus the Giants. Give me the Giants. Week 12, another free dub versus the Titans. Give me the Jags. Week 13, Jags versus the Bears. Give me the Bears. Week 14, again, unbiased Berge versus Steelers. Give me the Jags. That's a Monday Night Football game. I feel like the Steelers struggle versus the Jags. Just how that goes. Give me the Jags. Week 15, Jags versus the Texans. Give me the Texans. Week 16, Jags versus the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys. Week 17, Commanders versus the Jags at home. Give me the Jags. And then week 18, Jags at the Colts. Give me the Jags. I have the Jags going 9-8. That makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. Wow, I'm seeing Messi getting body right now. Damn, 2-0. They're down 2-0. Damn, Messi's down 2-0. That's tough. Looks like, I guess, well, Ronaldo lost yesterday, so you can't really say, like, Ronaldo's better, but, because they're both losing. But who do you guys think is better, Ronaldo or Messi? What up, TD? USA should have won. Nah, they got bodied, Ziggy. All right. So, I feel like 9-8's not bad for the Jags. Moving on to the... the Kansas City Chiefs with Mahomes, I think. We'll see. I don't know how much Mahomes is playing this year, but we'll see. This is the 2026 Kansas City Chiefs schedule prediction. Week 1 versus the Broncos. They lose that game because I think Mahomes is not playing. Week 2, they bounce back versus the Colts. They beat the Colts. Week 3, easy dub versus Dolphins. Week 4, easy dub versus the Raiders. Why do they have the bye week so early? Week 6, dub versus the Chargers. Week 7, L versus Seahawks. Week 8, dub versus the Broncos. Week 9, dub versus the Jets. Week 10, dub versus the Falcons. Week 11, dub versus the Cardinals. Week 12, L versus the Bills. Week 13, Chiefs at Rams. I feel like every casual NFL fan will have this as their Super Bowl prediction this year. Tell me I'm wrong. Chiefs versus Rams. Tell me I'm wrong. Every fan is going to be like, oh, it's going to be Mahomes versus the Super Team Rams. Anywho, give me the Rams. Week 14 versus the Bengals, give me the Bengals. Week 15 versus the Patriots, give me the Chiefs. Week 16 versus the Niners, give me the Chiefs. Week 17 versus the Chargers, give me the Chargers. And then week 18 versus the Raiders, give me the Chiefs. I have the Chiefs going 11-6. Again, I feel like that's pretty accurate. I don't feel like that's crazy. Am I crazy? Is that not that crazy? What a double. All right, I got Chiefs going 11-6. Justin Fields carrying. We'll see. I don't think so, but we'll see. Finally, someone putting respect in the Chiefs. Yeah, last year I had them actually. Last year, if anyone remembers, I predicted the Chiefs to miss the playoffs completely. go 7-10, and I was perfect. They literally missed the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure they went 7-10 or 6-11. I forget what they won, but I'm pretty positive I had them exactly correct. So this year I have them going 11-6. Moving on to the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. Ooh, we got a toilet bowl off rip, boys. Dolphins versus the Raiders off rip. Give me the Raiders. Chargers versus the Raiders. Give me the Chargers. Saints versus the Raiders. Give me the Saints. Chiefs versus the Raiders. Give me the Chiefs. Raiders versus the Patriots. Give me the Patriots. Bills versus the Raiders. Give me the Bills. Rams versus the Raiders. Give me the Rams. Raiders versus the Jets. Give me the Jets. Raiders versus the Niners. Give me the Niners. Seahawks versus the Raiders. Give me the Seahawks. Raiders versus the Broncos. Give me the Raiders. Or nope. Raiders versus the Broncos. Give me the Broncos. Raiders versus the Browns. Give me the Browns. Then they have a bye week, week 13. Looking really ugly. Chargers versus the Raiders. Give me the Chargers. Broncos versus the Raiders. Give me the Broncos. Toilet Bowl in week 16. Titans versus the Raiders. Give me the Raiders. Week 17, Raiders versus the Cardinals. Give me the Raiders. And then week 18, Raiders versus the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. I have the Raiders sucking again and going 3-14. But I don't feel like this is that crazy. What up, Small? I feel like 3-14 is pretty reasonable for the Raiders. I don't think that's that crazy. They don't really have a strong line, don't have a strong defense. They have Genti. Mendoza probably won't play that much. They have like no receivers, and they have who's the Bowers. That's pretty much it. All right, moving on to the Los Angeles Chargers, which I already basically have half their schedule already predicted. But all good. 2026 NFL Los Angeles Chargers schedule prediction. Cardinals at Chargers, give me the Chargers. Raiders at Chargers, give me the Chargers. Chargers at Bills, give me the Bills. Chargers at Seahawks, give me the Seahawks. Broncos at Chargers, give me the Chargers. Chargers at Chiefs, give me the Chiefs. Bye week. Chargers at Rams, give me the Rams. Texans at Chargers, give me the Chargers. Chargers at Ravens, give me the Ravens. Jets at Chargers, give me the Chargers. Patriots at Chargers, give me the Chargers. Chargers at Bucks, give me the Chargers. Chargers at Raiders, give me the Chargers. San Fran at Chargers, give me the Chargers. Chargers at Dolphins, give me the Chargers. Chiefs at Chargers, give me the Chargers. And then Chargers at Broncos, give me the Chargers. I have the Chargers going 12-5. Wow. So I have the Chargers winning the AFC West, which I think I already had that. So that makes sense. How do you feel about 12-5? What about Jub or IJ Dub? I feel like 12-5 is reasonable. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I feel like I'm doing pretty solid right now. I'm hating on the Pats. I think they regress. I'm not hating on them. I just think they regress a little bit. But I feel like so far so good. I feel like I'm doing so far so good. Moving on to the Moving on to the super team. The super team Los Angeles Rams 2026 schedule prediction. Niners at Rams in Mexico, I want to say. Give me the Rams. Giants at Rams. Give me the Rams. Rams at Broncos. Give me the Rams. Rams at Eagles. Give me the Rams. Bills at Rams. Give me the Rams. Cardinals at Rams. Give me the Rams. Rams at Raiders. Give me the Rams. Chargers at Rams. Give me the Rams. Rams at Commanders. Give me the Rams. Rams at Cardinals. Give me the Rams. Bye week. Packers at Rams. Give me the Rams. Chiefs at Rams. Give me the Rams. Rams at San Fran. Give me the Rams. Cowboys at Rams. Give me the Rams. Rams at Seattle. Give me the Rams. Rams at the Bucks. Give me the Rams. And then week 18. Wow, I have them 16-0. Week 18 to go 17-0. The first NFL team in history to go 17-0. Seahawks at Rams. Give me the Rams. I have the Rams being the first team in NFL history to go 17-0. We have one team going 0-17 and one team going 17-0 in the same season. The 2026 NFL season might be peak. How do we feel about the Rams glaze, boys? How do we feel about the Rams glaze? Is the Rams glaze accurate? Is the Rams glaze accurate? Are we seeing the Rams go 17-0? Who's the next team? Oh boy. We got the Dolphins, boys. Moving on to the Miami Dolphins. 2026 schedule prediction. Dolphins at Raiders. Give me the Raiders. Dolphins at San Fran. Give me San Fran. Chiefs at Dolphins. Give me the Chiefs. Dolphins at Minnesota. Give me Minnesota. Bengals at Dolphins. Give me the Bengals. Bye week. Dolphins at Jets. Give me the Jets. Patriots at Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins. Nope. Give me the Patriots. Give me the Patriots. Patriots at Dolphins. Give me the Patriots. Lions at Patriots. Nope. See what happened to my brain? Lions at Dolphins. Give me the Lions. Dolphins at Colts. Give me the Colts. Lions at... My brain is scrambled right now. Dolphins at Bills. Give me the Bills. Jets at Dolphins. Give me the Jets. Dolphins at Broncos. Give me the Broncos. Bears at Dolphins. Give me the Bears. Dolphins at Packers. Give me the Packers. Chargers at Dolphins. Give me the Chargers. Bills at Dolphins. Give me the Bills. And Dolphins at Patriots. Give me the Patriots. We have another team going 0-17, boys. We have the Cardinals going 0-17. We have the Dolphins going 0-17. And we have the Rams going 17-0. There's 3 teams this season. 2 will go 0-17. 1 will go 17-0. First time in NFL history that will ever happen. 2026 NFL season might be crazy. This might be crazy, boys. This might be crazy. How do you feel about the Dolphins going 0-17? I'm seeing Egypt scored again. Damn. So Argentina's really about to lose. That is tough. What up, Cast It? That is tough. Bro, we're not that bad. Tyler, I don't know. I'm just predicting the schedule. You might be that bad. I'm not going to lie, unfortunately. Moving on to the Minnesota Vikings. 2026 NFL schedule prediction. Packers at Vikings. Give me the Packers. Vikings at Bears. Give me the Bears. Vikings at Bucks. Give me the Bucks. No. Yeah, give me the Bucks. Dolphins at Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Vikings at Saints. Give me the Saints. Bye week. Colts at Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Vikings at Lions. Give me the Lions. Bills at Vikings. Give me the Bills. Vikings at Packers. Give me the Vikings. Vikings at San Fran. Give me San Fran. Falcons at Vikings. Give me the Falcons. Panthers at Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Vikings at Patriots. Give me the Patriots. Lions at Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Commanders at Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Vikings at Jets. Give me the Vikings. And Bears at Vikings. Give me the Vikings. I have the Vikings going 7-10. I'm pretty positive I completely guessed right on every NFC North team. I think I'm going to be completely right in the NFC North. I'm not going to lie. I feel really good about the NFC North. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me, but I feel like I'm really good at the NFC North. I don't know why. I just feel it. My bones. How do you feel about the Vikings going 7-10? Bro, the Dolphins went 17-0. Dan Marino, they did not. That is wrong. They didn't play 17 games when Dan Marino was there. The Dolphins didn't even go 17-0. They didn't go 16-0, Dan Marino. So, Dan Marino's never went 16-0 in his life. How do we feel about the Vikings going 7-10? Vikings destroyed by Commanders. I do not have that happening, but you never know. All right, next team up is the New England Patriots. The year of the regression. The New England Patriots 2026 NFL schedule. Super Bowl rematch. My God, why did the NFL do this? Give me the Seahawks, probably by 30. Patriots, week 2 versus Steelers. Give me the Steelers. Week 3, Patriots versus the Jags. Give me the Jags. Week 4, Patriots versus the Bills. Give me the Bills. I have the Super Bowl losers going 0-4 into week 5. Then give me the Patriots for their first win versus the Raiders. Week 6 versus the Jets. Give me the Patriots. Week 7 versus the Bears. Give me the Patriots. Week 8 versus the Dolphins. Give me the Patriots. Week 9 versus the Packers. Give me the Packers. Week 10 versus the Lions. Give me the Patriots. Bye week. Week 12 versus the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Week 13 versus the Bills. Give me the Patriots. Week 14 versus the Vikings. Give me the Patriots. Week 15 versus the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. Week 16 versus the Jets. Give me the Patriots. Week 17 versus the Broncos, which is a AFC Championship rematch. Give me the Patriots. And then week 18 versus the Dolphins. Give me the Patriots, having them go 9-8. What do we feel about the Patriots going 9-8? I don't feel that. That's not crazy. Like, am I crazy to say the Patriots regress a little bit? They had 14 wins last year. They probably don't get 14 wins this year. 9-8's not bad. It's mid. Happens. Everyone goes mid once in a while. Everyone's mid once in a while. They go to low 9-8. Maybe sneak into the wild card. Probably don't. Probably miss playoffs. It happens. Not everyone could go 12-5 or 14-3 like they did last year. So I have the Patriots going 9-8. How do we feel about the Patriots going 9-8? Yeah, they also were scheduled merchants. That's a good point. Last year they were scheduled merchants. This year, a little tougher schedule. Might be tougher. Valid. Where'd you put the Steelers go? I haven't got the Steelers yet, boys. Steelers have not happened yet. Moving on to the next team, which is the New Orleans Saints. Sneaky, 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 sneaky good team this year. Do not be shocked when they win the NFC South. I promise you, do not be shocked. This is a sneaky, sneaky good team this year. That boy Shuck is going to be balling this year. I could call it right now. I feel it in my fingers, my toes, my bones. All right. Week 1 versus the Lions. Give me the Saints. Week 2 versus the Ravens. Give me the Ravens. Week 3 versus the Raiders. Give me the Saints. Week 4 versus the Falcons. Give me the Saints. Week 5 versus the Vikings. Give me the Saints. Week 6 versus the Giants. Give me the Saints. Week 7 versus the Steelers in Berges. Give me the Steelers. Week 8, bye. Week 9 versus the Browns. Saints. Week 10 versus the Panthers. Saints. Week 11 versus the Bears. Bears. Week 12 versus the Bengals. Bengals. Week 13 versus the Packers. Saints. Week 14 versus the Panthers. Panthers. Week 15 versus the Bucks. Saints. Week 16 versus the Cardinals. Saints. Week 17 versus the Falcons. Falcons. And Week 18 versus the Bucks. Give me the New Orleans Saints winning the division at 11-6. Don't be shocked when they win the division. I don't know what they're going to do in the playoffs. Playoffs can be tough because the NFC is nice, but the NFC South is trash, and the Saints got better this year. The Saints will win the division. Book it. How do we feel about the Saints winning the division going 11-6? Berges locked in. I'm telling you, D-Lou, I'm locked in. I feel like every team I've done so far is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Very accurate and pretty good, and very unbiased. What are you talking about, Mecca? See what I'm talking about right now? This is real ball right now. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty good. Couple of these interchangeable. Ceiling 13-4. Floor 8-9 for the Saints. Ceiling. Yeah, I don't hate that. Well, I'm right in the middle of the floor and ceiling. So I don't hate that. Yeah, not bad. See, everyone in chat's agreeing. I don't know if that's a good sign or bad sign. Moving on to the New Jersey Giants. 2026 NFL schedule prediction. Cowboys at Giants opening night. Sunday Night Football. OBJ's first game back. Give me the Cowboys by 30. Week 2 versus the Rams. Give me the Rams by 30. Week 3 versus the Titans. Give me the Giants by 30. Week 4 versus the Cardinals. Give me the Giants by 20. Week 5 versus the Commanders. Give me the Giants. Week 6 versus the Saints. Give me the Saints. Week 7 versus the Texans. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. That Texans defense versus Jackson Dart. Woo! That boy might not make it out alive. Give me the Texans. Bye week. Week 9 versus the Eagles. Give me the Eagles. Week 10 versus the Commanders. Give me the Giants. Week 11 versus the Jags. Give me the Giants. Week 12 versus the Colts. Give me the Colts. Week 13 versus the 49ers. Give me the 49ers. Week 14 versus the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks. Week 15 versus the Browns. Give me the Giants. Week 16 versus the Lions. Give me the Lions. Week 17 versus the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys. And then Week 18 versus the Eagles. Give me the Giants. I have the New Jersey Giants going 7-10, just barely missing the playoffs, but it's got a little better than last year. I had them going 0-17. This year, they're right around mid, 7-10, and mid's not bad. This is a step up for the Giants. 7-10 is very reasonable. I feel like every Giants fan will agree with me. I feel like they also have them right around 7-10. I feel like 7-10 is not that bad. How do you feel about 7-10, boys? MetLife Turf's going to snatch OBJ's ACL? Hopefully not, but that's probably going to happen, unfortunately. That is going to be a sight to see. They always get one. They always get somebody. Hopefully they don't, though. When did you do Browns? Beginning of stream. I think I had the Browns going 3-14. I did, 3-14. I feel like 7-10 is good. I feel like they have a tough schedule again. I don't think 7-10 is that insane, and they're pretty mid in general. So, I mean, 7-10 makes sense. So we'll see. All right, moving on to the next team is the New York Jets. All right. This one, I mean, the Jets are the Jets, so we'll see what happens. 2026 NFL schedule for the Jets. Toilet bowl off rip. We have 2 toilet bowls in week 1. I think the Cardinals versus the Raiders, and then the Jets versus the Titans week 1. That is gross. Who made that? Give me the Titans. Ah. Give me the Jets. Ah. Give me the Jets. That's tough. I don't like that. I don't like picking toilet bowls. All right, give me the Jets. Packers week 2. Give me the Packers. Week 3, give me the Lions. Week 4, give me the Bears. Week 5, give me the Jets. Week 6 versus the Pats, give me the Pats. Week 7 versus the Dolphins, give me the Jets. Week 8 versus the Raiders, give me the Jets. Week 9 versus the Chiefs, give me the Chiefs. Week 10 versus the Bills, give me the Bills. Week 11 versus the Chargers, give me the Chargers. Week 12 versus the Dolphins, give me the Jets. Bye week. Week 14 versus the Broncos, give me the Broncos. Week 15 versus the Cardinals, another toilet bowl, give me the Jets. Week 16 versus the Pats, give me the Pats. Week 17 versus the Vikings, give me the Vikings. And then week 18 versus the Bills, give me the Bills. I had the Jets going 6-11. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. 6-11 for the Jets feels so good. The Jets are so bad that 6-11 feels like 11-6. Like, I feel like I just gave the Jets an 11-6 record, but I actually gave them a 6-11 record. But their wins are not that crazy. Like, they beat the Titans, Browns, Dolphins, Raiders, Dolphins, Cardinals. That's 6. I can see 6 wins. That's not crazy. I feel like 6-11 is not even that generous. That's not that crazy. They have some trash on their schedule. I don't hate 6-11 for the Jets. Good for the Jets. Good for them. All right. Moving on to the Philadelphia Eagles 2026 NFL schedule prediction. Week 1 versus the Commanders, give me the Eagles. Week 2 versus the Titans, give me the Eagles. Week 3 versus the Bears, give me the Bears. Week 4 versus the Rams, give me the Rams. Week 5 versus the Jags, give me the Jags. Week 6 versus the Panthers, give me the Eagles. Week 7 versus the Cowboys, give me the Eagles. Week 8 versus the Commanders, give me the Commanders. Week 9 versus the Giants, give me the Eagles. Bye week. Week 11 versus the Steelers. Steelers don't play well in Philly. Give them the Eagles. As much as it pains me to say it, they just don't play well there. Week 12 versus the Cowboys, give me the Cowboys. Week 13 versus the Cardinals, give me the Eagles. Week 14 versus the Colts, give me the Eagles. Week 15 versus the Seahawks, give me the Eagles. Week 16 versus the Texans, give me the Eagles. Week 17 versus the Niners, give me the Niners. Week 18 versus the Giants, give me the Giants. I have the Eagles going 10-7. They might miss the playoffs or they might make the playoffs. They're going to be right around Bordeaux. They're going to be wild card watch. Probably 6 or 7 seed. But I have them going 10-7. I think they regress a little bit from last year with winning the division, but not too much. They're still a pretty good team. I'm going 10-7. How do we feel about the Eagles going 10-7? Argentina scored. Fudge. So it's 2-1. I feel like 10-7 is not bad. I did the Broncos. Broncos were, I think, right around 10-7 or 9-8, somewhere around there. But I did them already. All right, next team up is the boys. All right, next team up is the most unbiased schedule prediction you will ever see in your life. I'm not even joking. This year is very unbiased. The 2026 NFL Pittsburgh Steelers. My dark horse for the Super Bowl. Unbiasedly, of course. Week 1 versus the Atlanta Falcons. That's a dub. Steelers. Week 2 versus the Patriots. That's a dub. Steelers. Week 3 versus the Bengals. That's a dub. Steelers. Week 4 versus the Browns. Unfortunately, that's a loss. Every Steeler fan knows this is a loss. It's unfortunate. It happened. Move on. Week 5 versus the Colts. That's a dub. Week 6 versus the Bucks. That's a dub. Week 7 in Paris versus the Saints. That's a dub. Week 8 versus the Browns. They're smacking them. Give them the Steelers. Week 9 bye. Week 10 versus the Bengals. That's an L, unfortunately. Week 11 versus the Eagles. That's an L, unfortunately. Week 12 versus the Broncos. Black Friday. They will not lose that game. I promise you. That's a dub. Week 13, wild card rematch. They're smacking the Texans. We get revenge. Dub. Week 14 versus the Jags. They don't play well in Jacksonville. That's a dub for the Jags. Week 15 versus the Ravens. That's a dub. Week 16 versus the Panthers. That's a dub. Nice. Steelers gets a nice little freebie at week 17 versus the Titans. That's a dub. And then week 18, they probably lose to the Ravens. So they will finish 12-5. If that is not unbiased, I don't know what is. So I think, so I have the Bengals going 12-5, the Steelers going 12-5, and the Ravens going 11-6. So basically it's a toss-up right now. What's division is hard, like tougher? The AFC North or the NFC North? Because I feel like they're like basically the same. And I don't know who wins the division at 12-5. It's either Bengals or Steelers. I don't know who wins the tiebreaker. But I have them at 12-5, and we'll see. I feel like every game they lose to is a classic Steelers loss. Week 4 on the road, Thursday Night Football versus the Browns. That's an L. Week 10 on the road versus the Bengals. That's an L. I think that's Monday Night Football, too. That's definitely an L. Week 11 in Philly. They never win in Philly. I don't remember the last time they won in Philly. That's an L. Week 14 versus Jacksonville. Jags own them for some reason. That's an L. And then week 18, they're probably not sweeping the Ravens. That's an L. So I have the Steelers going 12-5. Unbiasedly. I don't think that's unbiased at all. I feel like their ceiling is, I'd say 13-4, 14-3 maybe. I mean, probably 12-5, I'm not going to lie. And then they're forced by like 9-8, as usual. I feel like that's very unbiased. I don't think that's that crazy. I know people in the chat think this is biased, but 12-5 is not unbiased at all. Steelers have a good team. Why are we acting like Steelers are bad? They have a good team. People just don't know ball enough, I guess. All right, moving on to the San Francisco 49ers. 2026 NFL schedule prediction. Week 1 versus the Rams, that's an L. Week 2 versus the Dolphins, that's a dub. Week 3 versus the Cardinals, that's a dub. Week 4 versus the Broncos, that's a dub. Week 5 versus the Seahawks, that's an L. Week 6 versus the Commanders, that's a dub. Week 7 versus the Falcons, that's a dub. Week 8, that's a bye. Week 9 versus the Raiders, that's a dub. Week 10 versus the Cowboys, that's an L. Week 11 versus the Vikings, that's a dub. Week 12 versus the Seahawks, that's a dub. Week 13 versus the Giants, that's a dub. Week 14 versus the Rams, that's an L. Week 15, that's an L versus the Chargers. Week 16, that's an L versus the Chiefs. Week 17, that's a dub versus the Eagles. And Week 18, that's a dub versus the Cardinals. I have the 49ers going 11-6. Probably making the wild card. Well, the wild card. They can't win the division because the Rams are going 17-0. But I have them going 11-6. How do we feel about the Niners going 11-6? Now, hopefully this NFL Perry, Messi just scored 2-2. Oh, no. That boy might be the GOAT. Damn, Messi just scored. That's tough. Damn, I might feel like. That's tough. That is tough. So it's 2-2? Oh, boy. Well, guess they're going to win. All right, moving on, boys. Moving on to the Seattle Seahawks, defending NFL Super Bowl champions. Week 1, Super Bowl rematch versus the Patriots. Give me the Seahawks. Week 2 versus the Cardinals. Give me the Seahawks. Week 3 versus the Commanders, give me the Seahawks. Week 4 versus the Chargers, give me the Seahawks. Week 5 versus the Niners, give me the Seahawks. Week 6 versus the Broncos, give me the Broncos. Week 7 versus the Chiefs, give me the Seahawks. Week 8 versus the Seahawks, or Week 8 versus the Bears, give me the Seahawks. Week 9 versus the Cardinals, give me the Seahawks. Week 10 versus the Raiders, give me the Seahawks. Week 11 is a bye. Week 12 versus the Niners, give me the Niners. Week 13 versus the Cowboys, give me the Seahawks. Week 14 versus Giants, give me the Seahawks. Week 16 versus the Eagles, give me the Eagles. Week 16 versus the Rams, give me the Rams. Week 17 versus the Carolina Panthers, give me the Seahawks. And then Week 18 versus the Rams, give me the Rams. So I have the Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl champion, defending Super Bowl champions, going 12-5. So I also have the NFC West having 3 teams with 10 or more wins, with the Rams having 17 wins, Seahawks having 12 wins, and the Niners, I think, having 11 or 10 wins. So there's like 3 divisions. I mean, the NFL is going to be the NFC is going to be crazy this year, but the competition in the AFC and NFC is going to be nice. The AFC North is going to be nice, NFC North is going to be nice, and the NFC West is going to be nice. I don't know who the best division is out of those 3 divisions. I'm going to go biasly the AFC North, but it's probably the NFC West. But those divisions are crazy. Crazy. So I have the Seahawks, defending champions, going 12-5. Do they win the Super Bowl again? Probably not, but we'll see. Moving on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2026 NFL schedule prediction. Week 1 versus the Bengals, give me the Bengals. Week 2 versus the Browns, give me the Bucks. Week 3 versus the Vikings, give me the Bucks. Week 4 versus the Packers, give me the Bucks. Week 5 versus the Cowboys, give me the Cowboys. Week 4 versus the Packers, give me the Packers. I said that right. Week 5 versus the Cowboys, give me the Cowboys. Week 6 versus the Steelers, give me the Steelers. Week 7 versus the Panthers, give me the Panthers. Week 8 versus the Falcons, give me the Falcons. Week 9 versus the Bears, give me the Bears. Week 10's a bye. Week 11, give me the Lions. Week 12 versus the Panthers, give me the Bucks. Week 13 versus the Chargers, give me the Chargers. Week 14 versus the Ravens, give me the Ravens. Week 15 versus the Saints, give me the Saints. Week 16 versus the Falcons, give me the Falcons. Week 17 versus the Rams, give me the Rams. Week 18 versus the Bucks, give me the New Orleans Saints. Week 18 versus Saints, give me the Saints. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going 3-14. Yikes. Ooh, how do we feel about the Bucks going 3-14? Berges don't overall. I'm sorry, Mecca. I'm sorry, Mecca. I'm sorry. I know you're disappointed, but that's how that goes. Moving on to the god-awful Tennessee Titans. 2026 NFL schedule prediction. Week 1 versus the Jets, give me the Jets. Week 2 versus the Eagles, give me the Eagles. Week 3 versus the Giants, give me the Giants. Week 4 versus the Ravens, give me the Ravens. Week 5 versus the Texans, give me the Texans. Week 6 versus the Colts, give me the Colts. Week 7 versus the Browns, they get their first win versus the Browns. Week 8 versus the Bengals, give me the Titans. Bye week. Week 10 versus the Jags, give me the Titans. Week 11 versus the Cowboys, give me the Titans. Week 12 versus the Jags, give me the Jags. Week 13 versus the Commanders, give me the Commanders. Week 14 versus the Lions, give me the Lions. Week 15 versus the Colts, give me the Colts. Week 16 versus the Raiders, give me the Raiders. Week 17 versus the Steelers, give me the Steelers. Week 18 versus the Texans, give me the Texans. The free dub Tennessee Titans go 1-16 this year. There are some trash teams in this league this year in the NFL, and then there's some really good teams. I feel like there's like 4 really bad teams, like Browns, Titans, Cardinals, Raiders. And then there's like really good teams like the Rams, Seahawks, Niners, Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, Packers, Bears. Oh my. But I have the Titans going 1-16. And I don't feel like that's crazy. CFB, not today. No college football today. Probably next time. Moving on to the Commanders. The last team in our schedule prediction video. Week 1 versus the Eagles, give me the Eagles. Week 2 versus the Cowboys, give me the Cowboys. Week 3 versus the Seahawks, give me the Seahawks. Week 4 versus the Colts, give me the Commanders. Week 5 versus the Giants, give me the Giants. Week 6 versus the Niners, give me the Niners. Week 7, bye week. Week 8 versus the Eagles, give me the Commanders. Week 9 versus the Rams, give me the Commanders. Nope. Week 9 versus the Rams, give me the Rams. Week 10 versus the Commanders, or Week 10 versus the Giants, give me the Giants. Week 11 versus the Bengals, give me the Bengals. Week 12 versus the Cardinals, give me the Commanders. Week 13 versus the Titans, give me the Commanders. Commanders get 2 free easy dubs back to back. Week 14 versus the Texans, give me the Texans. Week 15 versus the Falcons, give me the Falcons. Week 16 versus the Vikings, give me the Vikings. Week 17 versus the Jags, give me the Jags. And Week 18 versus the Cowboys, give me the Cowboys. I have the Washington Commanders going 4-13, which I don't think is crazy. They get a good draft pick for next season, and they'll live to fight another day next season. 4-13 is not that bad. Berges, I waited for you just to say 4-13. Yeah, it was already figured out because I did all the teams. All right, so we did all the teams. So this is it. I did 272 games. I have 272 games right now. I have the Rams going 17-0. I have the Packers going 3-14. I have the Buffalo Bills going 12-5. I have the Chicago Bears going 12-5. I have the Cincinnati Bengals going 12-5. I have the Dallas Cowboys going 12-5. I have the Houston Texans going 12-5. I have the Chargers going 12-5. I have the Steelers going 12-5. See how I'm unbiased. Steelers are at 9. So the Steelers do not win the division, unfortunately. So I have the Bengals win the division this year. Fudge. Week 10 versus the Seahawks, or week 10, what am I talking about? Team 10, Seattle Seahawks 12-5. Then I have the Ravens going 11-6. The Detroit Lions going 11-6. Kansas City Chiefs going 11-6. Saints going 11-6. San Fran going 11-6. Broncos going 10-7. Eagles going 10-7. Jacksonville Jaguars going 9-8. New England Patriots going 9-8. Atlanta Falcons going 7-10. Minnesota Vikings going 7-10. Giants going 7-10. Colts going 6-11. Jets going 6-11. Carolina Panthers going 5-12. Browns going 4-13. Washington Commanders going 4-13. Raiders going 3-14. Bucks going 3-14. Titans going 1-16. Cardinals going 0-17. And the Miami Dolphins going 0-17. This is not bad. This is not bad. I feel like this list is not bad. This is the full list. Let me mute myself real quick, or hide myself real quick. Boom. That's the full list. I don't feel like that's bad, but we will see. We will see. All right, now let me do the. So yeah, I think this is the AFC. So this is technically my playoffs. So I have the Bills as the 1 seed, Bengals 2 seed, Texans 3 seed, Chargers 4 seed, Steelers 5 seed, Ravens 6 seed, and the Chiefs 7 seed. And in the NFC, I had the Rams 1 seed, Packers 2 seed, Bears 3 seed, Cowboys 4 seed, Seahawks 5 seed. Lions are making the playoffs. I had them out of the playoffs in my other video, so they made the playoffs, boys. You're welcome. Lions 6 seed, and then the Saints 7 seed. That doesn't make any sense. That's not possible. The Saints would be the... I think the Saints would be the 4 seed. Cowboys would be the 3 seed. And then the Bears would be the right here, and then the Lions right here. Okay. Now, is there possible... Can I do the playoffs or no? I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. Is it possible to do the playoffs or no? Is it possible? I don't think it is. But this is basically my these are my divisions. So I have the AFC North. Unfortunately, I have the Bengals win the AFC North. Steelers coming in second. Ravens coming in third. Browns coming in fourth. AFC East. Bills coming in first. Then Patriots. Then Jets. Then the 0-17 Dolphins. NFC North. Packers. Bears. Lions. Oh my. Vikings. NFC East. Cowboys. Eagles. Giants. Commanders. And AFC South. Texans. Jags. Colts. Titans. AFC West. Chargers. Chiefs. Broncos. Raiders. NFC South. Saints. Falcons. Panthers. Bucks. NFC West. Rams. Seahawks. Niners. Cardinals. Boys, that is not bad. Argentina just scored 3-3. Am I missing like an amazing game? Oh, no, it's 3-2. It's 3-2. Scroll down to football category and you should see playoffs. Hold on. Let me go, just so I don't want to lose this. Wait. Oh, here we go. Here we go, boys. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let me, yeah, see, this is why I did it. Hold on. So I have my 1 seed. This is why I did this. See, you know, Berges knows ball. So my 1 seed is the Rams. My 2 seed is the Packers. My 3 seed is the Dallas Cowboys. My 4 seed is the Saints. My 5 seed is the Bears, I think. Then it's the Seahawks. And then it's the Lions. So that's my NFC, I think. Yep, that's my NFC side. My AFC side is Bills. Oh my gosh, I have Cincinnati as the 2 seed. Boys, this might be scary this year. This might be scary seasons this year. All right, Texans 3, Chargers 4. Man, the AFC is going to be a dogfight this year, boys. I'm telling you. Steelers 5, unbiasedly. Ravens. Then the Chiefs. Boys, tell me this wouldn't be cinema if this is the playoffs this season. This would be nice. This would be very nice. If this is the playoffs this season, this would be very nice. I would not complain about this. All right, let's fill out the bracket, boys. Starting with Packers versus the Lions, 2 versus 7. Give me the Packers. Cowboys versus the Seahawks. Give me the Cowboys. Saints versus the Bears. This is where I think the Saints win. Who would have thought the Saints going to the divisional round in 2026? Then moving on to the AFC side. Bengals versus the Chiefs. Give me the Bengals. Texans versus the Ravens. Give me the Texans. Chargers versus Steelers. This is going to be a really good game. Steelers. Back to the NFC. Rams versus the Saints. This is where the Saints' miracle season ends. Give me the Rams. Packers versus the Cowboys. Wow. This is going to be a really good game. This is going to be a really good game. This is going to be a really good game. Micah's revenge. It's not Micah's revenge. Give me the Cowboys. Oof. Bills at the... Or no, Steelers at the Bills. 1 versus 5. Oh, my goodness gracious. Give me the Steelers. Bengals at the Texans. A AFC Championship possible preview in the divisional round. Us NFL fans are eating a little bit. Give me the... Give me the Bengals. I think the Bengals might be good this year. Give me the Bengals. Then, NFC Championship game. Rams versus the Cowboys. Might have a combined 50 points in this game. Plus, give me the... This is the 18-0 Rams versus the Cowboys. Give me the Rams. It's the Rams. I'm sorry. It's probably going to be the Rams. It's probably going to be the Rams. Then the Bengals versus the Steelers in Cincinnati. AFC North divisional game in the AFC Championship game. Everyone and their mother's going to pick the Bengals. Wrong. It's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers unbiasedly. The Steelers have a squad this season, and it's Aaron Rodgers last season. The script is already in. And what better way to close the script than versus the 19-0 Los Angeles, 19-0 Los Angeles Rams, the mighty underdog Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Goliath of the Rams, and the Steelers slay Goliath. And they beat the 19-0 Rams and finish the year as Super Bowl champions. Rodgers goes out on top. Everyone's happy. The Rams are not the first team in NFL history to go 20-0. The Steelers break that just like the Giants did to the Patriots in 07. The Steelers will do again to the Rams in 2026, 2027 NFL season. You heard it here first, unbiasedly, of course. How do we feel about that, boys? I don't think that's that crazy. I think the Rams getting the Super Bowl is not crazy. And I think the Bengals getting the AFC Championship is not crazy. And the Steelers have a squad. Good man, overtime. Good man. I don't think this is crazy. Now, if this happens, the playoffs would be cinema. This would be absolutely cinema. This would be awesome to watch. Every game would be a banger. Every game. Packers Lions banger. Seahawks Cowboys banger. Saints Bears banger. Rams Saints banger. Packers Cowboys banger. Rams Cowboys banger. Bengals Chiefs banger. Texans Ravens banger. Chargers Steelers banger. Bills Steelers banger. Banger. Bengals Texans banger. Bengals Steelers banger. Steelers Rams banger. All right, now I'm lagging. I think I'm lagging, boys. I think we're lagging. I think I'm at the end stream right now. I don't think I have enough. It's going to end, boys. The stream's going to end. Oh, no. I think I'm lagging. I think I'm lagging. But if I'm not lagging, you heard it here first. Steelers going to the bowl. They'll probably win the bowl. How that goes. Boys, we will be back probably Thursday. Just be on the lookout. Make sure you have notifications on. So if I go live, you'll see it. I think I'm lagging. If I'm not lagging, you heard it first. If I'm lagging, probably Thursday. But I appreciate the stream, boys. Hopefully you enjoyed my schedule prediction video. To me, it felt good. We'll see how it goes in the future. Yeah, it's lagging. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it's lagging. So, again, see you boys probably on Thursday. Deuces.